Crypto.com, Crow Coin fam, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Recently, this news came out in late March. Want to talk about this and the licensing that Crypto.com continues to receive in a number of different countries. This one is a big one, though, because Crypto.com gets MVP preparatory license from Dubai regulator. And this is big because Dubai is very, very crypto friendly. I think more and more people are going to continue to move to Dubai because of just how integrated crypto has already become in their society. Puerto Rico is another place like this as well. But crypto.com continues to do this time and time and time again. They continue to be one of the leaders in terms of checking all the boxes from a regulatory standpoint for centralized exchanges. But in this video, I also want to talk more about where I think the price of Cronos is going and when the price of Cronos will go up. Because right now we're still in a bear market, even though 2023 has been better to us so far than 2022. A lot of the prices of centralized exchange tokens like Cronos has not really went up. They've pretty much remained flat, and there's a reason for that. Before we get into that, though, I will say this: one of the reasons why I still really like Cronos is their emphasis on DeFi. They're really, really focusing in on the DeFi side of things, in addition to having obviously their debit cards and having the centralized exchange that allows people to easily get crypto. Eventually, it would be great if people all were using DeFi. More people were using DeFi, right? Just from all the reasons that we've stated many times before. But I do think there will be some big winners in terms of the centralized exchange space. And it seems like Crypto.com is doing everything they can to check the boxes in the eyes of the regulators globally to make sure and ensure that they're one of those top companies in this arena. Now, speaking of, I could go in another direction. Speaking of arena, Crypto.com arena. No, we're not going there. Speaking of Crypto.com and just kind of talking about the price standpoint, guys. Let me stop sharing here. Come back out here. From a price standpoint, I don't think we're going to see real big price action this year for Cronos, and that could be said for a lot of different tokens out there. I do, however, think once we get back into a full-fledged bull market, which some people say it might start in the end of 2023, and it could. We do have the Bitcoin halving coming up in 2024. I think that is going to be a year to watch for a lot of top altcoins. Which altcoins are going to take the next big step forward? And I think Cronos could be one of those. Because here's the thing. When we were in the previous bull cycle, Cronos was one of the big leaders. It was running hot all the time, always up, because people were using Crypto.com and transacting with Cronos and Crow all the time, right? And they had to have that Crow on hand. They kept buying more Crow, and they're staking Crow. That retail demand will drive the prices higher for a lot of these great altcoins in the top 50, in the top 100. So I think by 2024, we're going to see $1 and beyond for Cronos. We're going to set some new all-time highs. And when you look at it right now, we're sitting here at about 7 cents, give or take. If I told you today that you had to hold this asset for, let's just call it 2 years and be conservative, this time 2025, and you could get a 10x on your money. Now, nothing's guaranteed, but let's just say that, right? Hypothetically, you're not going to find that in the stock market. You're not going to find that with a lot of startup companies. You're not going to find that just with an unbelievable opportunity to invest early into a private company. Oftentimes, you don't see those type of gains. So putting things in perspective, I think Cronos is still one of the top companies in their arena. And I love that they're branching out into DeFi more and more and more. And I think they're well situated for a multitude of reasons to whatever the next trend is, move in that direction. They already have a great name. They've been proven to have great marketing strategies. All things we've seen, great leadership, even through all the FUD and turmoil that came about on all centralized exchanges. They continue to be one of the leaders in checking all the boxes from a regulatory standpoint. And that's why I'm still very, very bullish on the long-term outlook here, and why I think the price of Cronos, maybe not this year, maybe toward the back end, but into 2024, we're going to start to see some real price movement. Of course, that's my opinion. but I hold a lot of Cronos. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and I'm just a talking head on YouTube. So make sure you do your own due diligence. Make sure you do your own homework. Just helping you try to navigate these waters and why I feel so strongly about that investment and other investments. Appreciate you guys as always for stopping back by the channel. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.